The comparison of Jesus and the Good Shepherd goes back to the Old Testament scriptures. Jesus himself used the metaphor to illustrate his feelings for us and our responsibility to him. We are all like sheep and have gone astray. And as the Good Shepherd is willing to go searching for the lost sheep, sheep cannot be successfully driven, but must be led, nor can they adequately provide for themselves, and never do they become independent. Too many times as a sheep in the fold of God, we forget the characteristics of sheep and consequently fail to follow the provision and guidance of our Good Shepherd. After we fail, we then become fully aware that Jesus came to seek and save that which is lost. Now, how can someone hate such a person that all he wanted to do was heal people back in that day? That baffles me. See, the Christian leaders in the church, they didn't like that because they wanted the money. They wanted people to give them their money and the taxes. And Jesus was in the church, in the streets. He wasn't in the church. When he went to, well, he was as a child when he was young, 12 years old. You know, his parents went looking for him and they found him in his father's house, he claimed. And sheep in the pasture, typically country scenes such as this, reminiscent of the days when Jesus walked here and made comparisons. I am the Good Shepherd and I know my sheep, and I am known of mine. Jesus 10:14. I don't claim to be a preacher, but I was on 90.1 WTJT back in the day with beautiful brother Joel Carden. Garden of Gethsemane is located near the Mount of Olives. It was a garden that Jesus went to pray just prior to his betrayal. While lingering here in prayer and supplication, Judas led the soldiers and betrayed Jesus with a kiss. Now in other words, he snitched on him. They gave him a sign saying, "Whomsoever I shall kiss, the same is he. Hold him fast." Matthew 26:48. So that's Gethsemane. Wow. I love this Bible. And I had wrote mine in country stuff a long time ago in here when we first got together. And this is like when I wrote about the place I was in, Graydon Manor in Leesburg, Virginia. It was an intermediate school for teens, troubled teens. It was the best thing ever my mother could